Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through my everyday makeup routine. Like, I'm actually going to take you through a realistic journey of what I go through every time I do my makeup. Like, I'm nowhere near perfect, so yeah, you will see mistakes. It's essentially, it's not your ordinary makeup tutorial where everything seems somehow perfect. Anyway, I don't really put on makeup that often anymore. Like, I work from home, I really don't have a life, and I'm usually just at home, so there hasn't really been a need for me to put on makeup. What I'm trying to say is there's been some time since I last put on makeup, so there are hairs on my face that have grown, so I'm just plucking that away. After that, I curl my lashes, and I have your typical dead straight Asian lashes, so I am here for a while. As you can see, like, it's not fun. It's really not. It's actually just really time consuming for me. That's why I do it first before I do any of my eye makeup, before I ruin my makeup with my eyelash curler. I do my eye makeup first, so I'm just priming my eyelids with an eyeshadow primer. It's not a special primer or anything. I literally this just so happens to be the primer that I picked up. On top of the primer, I just go in with any powder. I'm actually just using a face powder. Sometimes I use eyeshadow. It's really just whatever I pick up or what I feel like on the day. I am using the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. It's just a nice everyday go-to palette for me. I like the color selection. It's drugstore, so it's cheaper. It's not the best quality eyeshadow palette, but it's good enough for an everyday look. Usually I start off with kind of like a mauvey, pinky, brown, matte color as my base shadow. So I've chosen this shade, as you can see. Because of my eye shape, I kind of want to concentrate putting the eyeshadow not too high and more towards the outer corners of my eye. I just want my eye shape to just look a little wider. After that, I pick a darker color just to darken the outer corners of my eye. I've picked this darker pink shade, as you can see. I sometimes do this, sometimes I skip this out if I'm in a hurry, but I like to add a little glitter. I feel like once you add glitter, the shadows just look a lot more blended. I will 100% do this if I have, you know, those days where you just kind of struggle with blending your eyeshadow. I will add glitter because it just fixes the blend. Next, I am using a gel eyeliner to add a little wing. Literally just do this just to accentuate my eye shape. Now, I don't know if accentuate was the right word to use. I just felt like it was right. But essentially, I am just following my eye shape and adding a little wing in that angle. Now, moving on to the lashes, and oh my god, these are my favorite lashes for like every occasion, like every day, going out. Love these. You'll see me wearing these anywhere I am at. If you have my eye shape or struggle to look with lashes for Asian eyes, these have been the best lashes I've used, and I'm not even lying. I will wear these lashes for like 20 or more times before they actually become unwearable. I'm pretty sure this is probably the 20th time I've reused these lashes. I pretty much lost count. I am using this duo lash glue in black, and I love it. It's rapid drying, fast drying, whatever it's called. I always use the black lash glue because how my eyes are shaped, if I use clear glue, it just does not look good, never has, and now I refuse to use it. You will never catch me using that. But using black lash glue just blends in. Also, as you saw before, I only put eyeliner on the outer parts of my eye because the black lash glue just fills it in like I put eyeliner all across my eye. Now, this is my first struggle of the tutorial. I don't know how many times this has happened to me, but please let me know if you relate. I always lose my other lash somehow after applying the first strip, and it's gotten to the point where I know the usual places where I find it at, the usual spot being my hair. However, this time it was not in my hair, so I was confused. I thought, Damn. Am I really blind or something? Because this one took me a while to find. Now for my brows, I am currently stuck in this position of to do or not to do. Soap brows, laminate brows, fluffy brows, however you may wish to call them. I am always in limbo about trying it out because I suck at it. But I just bought this Anastasia brow freeze. So you are watching me struggling to do this. When I first tried out doing soap brows, laminate brows, whatever you want to call them, I realized my brow hairs was so long for it. And guys, I measured my brow hairs and they were going on a good 2 centimeters. So can you imagine that did not look good. It was not a good look. Anyway, I hope you can see the frustration in me whilst I'm trying to make this work. Here's the thing. My brow hairs are still somehow too long. And I realized I could not find my scissors. So look what I've come to. Please don't judge me. I'm trying to make this work. They are the only scissors I could find. So after struggling a while on my brows, I gave up. And so moving on to my face. I am priming my face mainly around my nose area. I have huge pores around my nose. So that's my main priority in priming my face. So that's the main area I put it on. Recently, I have become very lazy when it comes to makeup. So I'm using a powder foundation. It just purely because it's just easier than using liquid or other forms of foundation. Like my face gets very oily, so this may look matte now, but by the end of the day, it's dewy. So here is me realizing my second mistake of the routine, and that is I forgot my concealer. I realized, oh, why do I still have these dark circles under my eyes? And then it hit me. But I already put on my powder foundation. That was my problem. And I was like, oh, what do I do? And it's not like it was after liquid foundation. That's fine, but I used the powder foundation. So I was like, how is this gonna look? And I just, you know what, I just went for it and I just put it on top. I just hoped for the best, really. I'm really winging it at this point. Like I told you, this is a realistic everyday makeup routine with all the mistakes, as you can see. Anyway, turned out fine, thankfully, because I was thinking I had to redo my whole foundation. So then I do my usuals, just a quick bronze on the cheeks and a little highlight. I haven't bought a new highlight in a very long time, so you may recognize this highlight from when it had its big hype like years ago. That's probably the last time I bought a highlighter, so yeah, it's been a while. Let's move on to the lips, and I am lining my lips with this NYX lip pencil in Mauve. I recently just bought this lip gloss from Maybelline, so I'm using that on top. It's nothing special. I do like the big doe foot applicator, but other than that, nothing sets it apart from other lip glosses. It's okay, it's okay. Nothing special.